If you've ever wanted to overcome your inflammation so you can have more energy, eliminate pain in your joints, avoid disease, and even lose weight, then you're in the right place. Hi, it's Kara and welcome back to my channel. I work with women to help them lose weight and decrease inflammation in a sustainable way. That means no dieting, counting calories, or needing prepackaged products. In today's video, I'm sharing 6 foods to help you overcome your inflammation to help you feel even better than you thought possible. If you want to look and feel your best without having to rely on dieting and haven't subscribed already, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every single time I put out a new video. So over the years, I've been able to help hundreds of my clients and even my own family members overcome their life-altering inflammation. Inflammation that previously made them change their lifestyle. It kept them from being able to do the things that they wanted to do. Take my own husband, for example. Before incorporating what I'm about to share with you, for almost 20 years, he had inflammation in his wrist and shoulder from prior injuries. The pain often made working out impossible. It got to the point that he wasn't able to hold a phone to his ear. Now, after incorporating these foods, he's pain-free. But inflammation can be a confusing topic. So let me explain the difference between acute inflammation and chronic inflammation. Acute inflammation is your immune system's response to damaged cells. An example of this would be when you get a cut or come in contact with a virus. Your body responds by sending white blood cells to the area in order to repair it. In most cases, it's usually a good thing because it's one of the ways your body heals and protects itself. But chronic inflammation takes place underneath your skin and affects your organs. This is the bad kind of inflammation we want to avoid. This is probably the type of inflammation that comes to mind when you hear the word. And even the symptoms of chronic inflammation can be a little misleading. So most people know the common ones like joint pain, but chronic inflammation can also affect your organs and include symptoms like fatigue, abdominal pain, headaches, and swelling, just to name a few. Even the inability to lose weight can be attributed to chronic inflammation. So now that we all understand the difference between the two kinds of inflammation, chronic and acute, let's talk about the 6 foods that will help you overcome your chronic inflammation. The first food is actually a spice, and I'm referring to turmeric. So turmeric is the #1 food on the anti-inflammatory food index. In fact, studies have shown it to be a more effective anti-inflammatory treatment than common inflammation-fighting medications, such as ibuprofen and aspirin. Unfortunately, turmeric consumed by itself tastes a little earthy, kind of like dirt. So I either mix it into my morning smoothie or take 2 of our turmeric capsules. In just 2 small capsules, I can get the daily recommended amount of turmeric. To get the inflammation lowering benefits of turmeric, it's recommended that you consume at least a 1/4 teaspoon each day. So the second food to help you overcome your chronic inflammation is flaxseed. If you suffer from arthritis, then you're very familiar with how painful this can be. Well, flaxseed has actually been shown to ease arthritis, especially in rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, and Raynaud's phenomenon. Just 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, aka flax meal, contain more than 140% of your daily value of inflammation reducing omega-3 fatty acids and more lignans, a cancer-fighting plant chemical, than any other plant food on the planet. So researchers have concluded that one of the ways it reduces inflammation is by normalizing your blood's oxylipin levels. Oxylipins are a group of fatty acid metabolites that cause inflammation. Consuming just 1 tablespoon of flax meal each day will provide the anti-inflammatory of flax meal. And the easiest way to do this is to just blend it in a smoothie or mix it into a bowl of oatmeal. If you have whole flax seeds, be sure to grind them before you eat them, as their shell is actually too hard for our body to process. If you're interested in learning more about reducing your inflammation, be sure to check out my free inflammation calculator. I've put the link to it below. Okay, let's look at the third food, and that's ginger. Over 32.5 million US adults suffer from osteoarthritis. It's a condition that wears down your joints, leading to joint pain and stiffness. But research has shown that people who use ginger to treat their osteoarthritis saw significant reductions in pain and disability. People have used ginger in medicine for thousands of years. Experts suggest that consuming between 500 milligrams and 4 grams of ginger a day may reduce inflammation. And the nice thing about ginger, especially if you don't like the taste, you have a variety of ways to consume it. You can drink it in a tea or ginger drink, take ginger capsules, or even add it to a recipe. Our fourth inflammation reducing food is both beans and legumes. Beans and legumes are loaded with plant protein, minerals, B complex vitamins, and vitamin K. They're also a really great source of anti-inflammatory compounds like fiber and polyphenols that work as antioxidants. One thing to note when it comes to beans and legumes is lectins. So some people say beans can actually cause inflammation because they contain lectins. However, soaking, sprouting, and cooking beans and legumes neutralize the lectins and make consuming them perfectly safe. And when it comes to consuming them, there's a wide variety to choose from. Black beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, lima beans, edamame. It's pretty easy to make beans a regular part of your diet. Okay, number 5 is fruit and vegetables. Research shows that eating fruit and vegetables lowers C-reactive protein levels, a biomarker for inflammation. At least 5 vegetable servings daily provide you with valuable antioxidants, phytochemicals, vitamins, and nutrients. When it comes to these foods, color matters. For vegetables, focus on dark leafy greens such as spinach, lettuce, kale, and collard greens. Also include root vegetables such as beets and carrots, as well as cruciferous vegetables such as cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower. Onions and squash are also a great addition to an anti-inflammatory diet. You cannot go wrong with consuming more fruit. But as far as fruit to eat to really reduce inflammation, there are a few to focus on. Berries, cherries, and fruit high in vitamin C contain anthocyanins to combat inflammation. When thinking about which fruit to eat, choose those with the darkest or most brilliant color. The sixth food I want to talk about to help you combat inflammation is sauerkraut. When it comes to fighting inflammation, you need to consider your gut health. Gut health is a really hot topic these days, and for good reason. A healthy gut is such an important part of your overall health, but it's a delicate thing. So here's a fact that's going to kind of blow your mind. The total surface area of your gut is larger than a tennis court. But what's even crazier is the lining of your gut is only 1 cell thick. Now, you understand what I mean when I say it's a delicate thing. So when it comes to the health of your gut, probiotics are essential. They're made up of the good kind of bacteria that your body needs. And studies suggest that we may help alter the composition of your microbiome. To get a really good dose of natural probiotics, eat plenty of fermented foods like sauerkraut. You can also eat foods such as miso and kimchi. And there you have it, 6 foods to fight your inflammation without taking medications. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can catch my simple nutrition tips each week to help you reach your goals, maintain them, and build upon them.